Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, good afternoon. May I know what is your name?
My name is Siti Tofiah.
Can I know what is your language spoken?
I can speak in English, Mandarin, and Bahasa Indonesia, ma'am.
Okay, where do you come from?
I come from Indonesia, Central of Java, ma'am.
What is your religion?
I'm Muslim, ma'am.
Are you married or single?
I'm married, ma'am.
How many sister and brother do you have?
I have one brother and two sisters, and I'm number 2 in my family, ma'am.
Okay, what is your last education?
My last education is primary school, ma'am.
Okay, what is your height and weight?
My height is 150 cm and my weight is 50 kg, ma'am.
Okay, can you speak Cantonese?
Sorry, ma'am, I cannot speak Cantonese, but I'm willing to learn.
Okay, good. Do you have any working experience?
Yes, I have, ma'am. 2 years in Singapore and 2 years in Taiwan.
Okay, how many employer have you been working with in Singapore?
One only, ma'am.
One only. What about in Taiwan?
One only, ma'am.
Okay. What is the name of your employer in Singapore?
My employer in Singapore is Mr. Pao Chiao. I'm working with them for 2 years, ma'am.
2 years. Since when you start working with them?
I start 2000 until 2002, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the race of the employer?
My employer is Singapore Chinese, ma'am.
What type of house is your employer putting up at?
My employer put it at a flat, ma'am.
Flat. Okay. What is the name of your second employer in Taiwan?
My employer in Taiwan is Mr. Cha. I'm working with them 2 years, ma'am.
Since when you start working with them in Taiwan?
I start 2007 until 2009, ma'am.
Okay. What is the race of your employer?
My employer is Chinese Taiwan, ma'am.
Chinese. Okay. Can I know what type of house is your employer putting up at?
My employer is putting at flat, ma'am.
Flat. Okay. So why do you like to go to Hong Kong?
Because I want to find get more money and experience from Hong Kong, ma'am.
Okay. How many children does your previous employer in Singapore has?
My employer has 2 children. Number 1 is 5 years old and number 2 is 2 years old.
Any children in Taiwan?
Yes. My employer in Taiwan 3 children. Number 1 is 9 years old, number 2 is 6 years old, and number 3 is 1 years old.
Okay. So how many members do you serve in Singapore?
I serve four children. I serve members for there are men, sir, and 2 children, ma'am.
How many members in Taiwan?
I members 5. There are men, sir, and 3 children, ma'am.
Okay. Can you please tell us what is your daily duty in Singapore?
Every morning I wake up and start to boil hot water, sweep and mop the floor, prepare breakfast for whole family, bath the children, prepare school bag, school uniform, send the children go to school. When I return home, I start to wash the clothes, cook lunch and do all the general house.
Okay. So how many meals do you cook a day?
I cook 3 times a day. That is cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, ma'am.
Okay. So what time do you usually wake up in your employer house?
I wake up 5:30 in the morning, ma'am.
What time do you usually finish your work?
I'm finish my work 10 p.m., ma'am.
So do you need to do marketing?
Yes, I go, but I go together with my employer, ma'am.
Do you need to send the children go to school?
Yes, I send the children to school. Also, I pick them up, ma'am.
Okay. How much is your salary in Singapore?
My salary is $230 Singapore, ma'am.
How much in Taiwan?
16,000, ma'am.
Okay. So do you have any off day during your previous employment in Singapore?
Yes, ma'am.
How many times a month?
One day of a month.
What about in Taiwan?
Same, ma'am. One time.
Okay.
One.
So are you prepared to give up some of your off day if your employer in Hong Kong is willing to compensate?
Yes, I'm willing, ma'am.
Do you mind if your off day is not on Sunday?
Yes, I don't mind, ma'am.
Okay. What is your reason for leaving your employment in Singapore and Taiwan?
Because I'm finished my contract 2 years with them, ma'am.
Okay. Both finished contract, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any experience in taking care of newborn baby?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I cannot. I don't have experience yet, but I'm willing to learn, ma'am.
Okay. Any experience in taking care of small kid?
Yes, ma'am. I cook and serve food on time, supervise them. When them want doing homework, teach them how to read, spell English word, drawing, sing song with them, play with them. Always look after the safety.
Okay. Any experience in taking care of elderly or disabled person?
Yes, I cook food. I give them food, juice, fruit, take medicine in time, massage them, help them to do exercise, change the clothes, wipe the face, comb the hair, support them when going to the toilet, put them on the wheelchair, bring for walk, and keep them company.
Okay, great. Do you know how to cook Chinese food?
Yes, I can cook Chinese simple food,
What
fried
dishes?
rice, chicken rice, fried noodle, fried vegetable, curry chicken, pork porridge, chicken porridge, soup Chinese herbal, and other, ma'am.
Okay. Are you willing to take care of dogs?
No, ma'am.
You're
Yes,
afraid of dogs.
No, I'm not. I'm not afraid with dogs.
You're not afraid of dog, but you are.
Yes,
You're willing.
Yes, I'm willing, ma'am.
Okay, you're willing to take care of dogs. Okay. Can you operate all kind of electrical appliances?
Yes, I can.
Can eat pork?
I cannot eat pork, but I can handle pork, ma'am.
Okay. So do you have any relative or friends in Hong Kong?
No, ma'am.
Do you know that you cannot invite stranger or friends to your employer house without permission?
Yes, ma'am. I know.
Okay. Do you have anything to say to your future employer?
Yes, I promise to be a good and obedient mate. I will hardworking and honest. I'm not agree with my employer, and I will finish 2 years contract with you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. See you in Hong Kong.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you and good luck to you. Please give your smile.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.